Yankee and him say, okay. And he went on a live and got talk, say, oh, the landlord are Yankee there because since she come there, the lady give her notice. Don't talk. Say she come at the people in yard and make up be nice and make the lady not start get be a call from her rest tenant them. When they are the house plus thing neighbor a call and a complaint. My sister is not a social media
Thank
person,
you.
so she don't not
Nice.
and she not hear what go on. His people send her the live this morning when the woman they are work, send her the live where Anya say about her. That's the reason why the lady went over there to him. Una
Uh,
listen.
all right. Is there
Okay.
any screen
Yeah.
record of and is the because you said earlier say your sister gets screen record. Where is the screen
Wait,
record that honest?
let me tell her where you go look for it. Hold on.
Yeah,
Say what
please
go
to
on.
tell me so I can listen it properly.
Say what go on. Let me just quickly say something and jump.
Yeah.
Um. So there are two things. I mean, I'm gonna go piece your side with the fun. Annie, completely wrong. Cause let me tell you why first.
Yeah,
Annie
make him
went
talk.
on. So previously, Annie would have done a live saying that Annie would have done a live saying that the landlord and Yankee must be there because as she come there, the landlord give Yankee notice, which is she wrong for that completely because there's no way to go to somebody yard. And if Yankee never get the authority to say
For come.
boy, so give me notice or you can go on live and let the people them know so boy, so the landlord give me notice. That wrong completely. So there and then maybe Cassandra's sister saw that and see whatever I feel a way by it and maybe she got there this morning and the whole thing clash but the landlord though kind of wrong in a one way where the landlord shouldn't have gone into the room because based on the live the must say the landlord must have barge in the room which I wasn't there so I don't know how it go. You
Shay, me
understand what
send
I
it to
say?
you. Me send it to you, Shay.
Hey, only in the comments, calm down a little bit. Only no need to like say man a gay or him no feel na home. Him have a right to voice his opinion.
It's who
Only
said
chill, bro.
we are
Only
there.
chill.
Cassandra turn moderator black them so good girl out. No come off from a blood
Them
clot life.
rude.
Allow the blood clot man alone crosses.
I meant to say yo Che I'm not really
Black
watch
out
them
them
as
so good people out of my life.
Hey,
Homophobic
we don't watch
bitch and
anything.
batty man. Come out of my life and black them.
I'm not really watch it. I eat that. However, what may I say is that the woman wrong completely to go on to bring out the man business out of road to go tell people say yo the landlord give the man notice. There and then she know what she wanna do, because the argument she wanna try to start from the start. You understand what I mean?
Come
I say
out
that
of
is
this
why she
bumbo
the way
clot.
the way
Yeah, talk.
you understand what I mean? I say so
Talk.
she know stir up everything for this. So
Mm-hmm.
she never
Black.
get by it.
Talk, yeah. Just continue. Don't pay me no mind. Me a black. You talk.
So I did so everything come down. But what me know what so basically what me know no respect is that the landlord now would have pretty much that well as what the life say is that she gonna no barge in at the house and must start war. So mother does wrong her if she did something like that, mother does wrong her for that. See. But
If
yeah
that
man,
part is true, I would wrong her too.
Yep.
But if if
Cassandra.
if I
When
if I call the person that I rent somewhere to say, hey, other people is calling me and complaining, and then Annie take that, he maybe say to Annie, and then Annie take that and went on the live and said what she said.
and as a landlord, remember, once a landlord rent somebody a place, the laws stipulate and said, is that a landlord cannot tell a tenant who to come there. That is
Yeah,
one.
tenants have
And all
rights.
exactly, and also the landlord also has a right to also lay out rules and against what after certain times. That even America is saying after certain times, you can't make loud noise. So you have to also remember that you have neighbors, and you have to also respect the neighbors' privacy as well. However, it also stipulates again that guess what once the landlord has any form of issue, it is also within the landlord's right to, approach and, say, say based on this reason, we have to terminate lease agreement or rental agreement based on whatever noise or based on whatever is going on. So I think that the landlord is pretty much upset based on what screen record was there prior to she going there, because if you know go come and they go say boy the landlord beg give whatever notice because him carry me there the landlord and the man the fuck, and if me know as a landlord say that, they go on go off and go on
Yep.
say why they go come to me yard and she go do something like that. You understand what I mean? So make that
Shay,
go
wait,
off and
true
go
legend, may I interject? In Jamaica, the law states you have to give a minimum of 30 days. So, him should have 30 days to move.
no
It's
man,
not
no
Wait,
man.
more
So
30
ask a
days.
question.
Maybe have it prior to this happening.
Cassandra. Cassandra,
number,
I need
but
to
also,
unmute because more ask you
the
something.
law,
Yeah.
you said the law in Jamaica
When man
also
don't
state,
talk.
even though even though we give you 30 days as rental termination, the law also state that you as a landlord can just get up and throw the tenant stuff them, you know have to bring them go a court, and then now the court now has to order them to remove whatever belonging is also there, and also
When
the
my
law
mother
states
tenant did I
Wait,
get put
wait,
out,
Tyra, we don't want to go so far. I want to ask Cassandra something. Cassandra,
I'm sure my
is
dear.
it Yankees paying rent? Like real landlord rent?
The rent pay and him pay, but the rent pay.
So which part my question is, did your sister knock on the door this morning before she go in?
Of course, an old door with a pull. She not have no key. She can't just go pull the door. She
Because
not the
Annie said
door.
she just walk in just
Me nah
so.
listen. That's why I say why people keep on listen to Annie. The man door lock. Oh, the man door lock. Oh, my sister just go walk go in her house. The door closed, and she went around there and knocked the door and call him out and said to him, say, say that your blood clot. Me I tell you exactly what she said. Say your blood clot woman have to come out here today, or dare she gone on live and go talk about me and you a fuck.
Annie said she knock. Them say Annie said she knock.
Of course, she knock the door. Is a locked place, or the woman go just walk go in at the house.
Yankee,
And
what?
because she,
Hold on. Annie said she knocked. Okay. Some people say Annie said she knocked. Some say a lie. The one
no,
that say a
Annie
lie.
said
Only
For true,
the
Shay.
she
Annie said she
knock.
knock for true.
She knock the door, or the woman go walk go in
Yeah,
there like
Annie
it's
said
not,
she
it's
knock
not
for
the one
true,
of them in
Shay.
the same room.
So all
She
them
knock
people
the
in the
door.
comments that say a lie Cassandra tell.
Okay, but them hello.
You see why me
Young
can't
for
go on a
them.
comment section? Me
So
can't
just
Exactly.
bother.
I
listen
have
up,
a question
Shay.
to Cassandra Shay. Me can
We,
ask her?
well on, me not done. Yeah, you go ask her. She said she knock, right? She knock on them let her in. So
Yeah.
Yankee answer the door and she go in.
And Yankee open the door, yeah.
Yeah, but what transpire for Annie to take up her scissors and your sister have a
Because she
broom?
hear
That
me,
part them me not get.
listen now. She hear my sister cuss and say, tell your blood clot woman to come out of the house because why she dey alive? I say, me and ya fuck. And it already, my sister say, and when she look, and it already have her scissors in her hand. So that's why she draw for the broom, because the broom was right there.
Oh.
And he go
Okay.
on live. But and make people know say the boy get noticed to share. How she gone on live to make people them know say the boy get noticed.
Shay, me still not understand a little part. Them don't know who
Me
draw the
not
broom or
understand it
who draw
neither,
the
but
knife.
me
Me
not, me
not
not, me
Listen
not
to
understand.
the
understand.
screen
Me not.
record
Me
when
not
when Annie
understand.
dey on the live and
As
attack.
I say, Cassandra, no hard feelings. Me just not understand. Me just want to know other little story they come up like. All right, you knock on the door, knock. Me open, you come in, but what transpired for me to grab a scissors and you grab a broom?
The
Like, what was the
broom.
heat argument about right there? For the scissors and the broom, instead of the part that I can't figure out, I mean, I try to figure it out.
Shay, I believe due to
Me
the
no.
fact Annie already went on the live, so she a gear up said for the landlord already come. Cause she remember, she went on live stating that, the landlord give the boy notice and the landlord want fuck the guy. So when she hear the landlord and not know, she said, you know, maybe she prepare herself to say, oh, if the landlord come anything or anything. That's what I get from it.
But Auntie Nikki,
That's what
me kind of they get the opposite. Say the landlord goodly in a heat, goodly just go down there with her broom in her hand, and then Annie catch her afraid. Me not the on the side now. Annie goodly catch her afraid and draw for the knife because why knife for that? Why me not? I saw me things things.
Well, me
That's
get
how
the
me.
part, the part where me get, me not gonna
two
tell
way.
no
Yeah, it
lie.
can
The
be
part,
two way terrier.
it can
Can
go
be two
two way,
way.
but the part where
Yeah.
me think, as I say, everybody entitled to their own opinion. Me entitled for mine, only entitled to phone no one. I think that Cassandra, your sister, she was so angry because Annie went on the live and literally called her out her name and whatever the case may be. And that is what caused the problem for her to draw the broom, cause it's like she ignorant and I say, me go lick that girl in her blood clad face and Annie just defend herself and take up one scissors. That's what I feel
Hold
happened.
on, Shay,
Maybe
hold
I'm
on,
wrong, I don't
Shay,
know.
here.
Maybe I'm wrong.
The broom was inside a Yankee room, and when I saw her with the scissors in her hand, is when me draw
Oh,
the broom.
we are talking.
And really, if a fact, me gonna tell you the truth of the matter, me never ever draw the broom for she. And the dress and everything, me not gonna mash up in there. Cause I mind them. And
Shay,
she knows, say,
Shay,
me a draw broom for ya.
No,
She
but
want
wait,
me to feel like she
Cassandra.
want to
You
take up.
know, say by law, if she rent the place to the tenant with the things in it, she cannot destroy the property. She rent it with him in it.
hold
While
on there,
she's in it
Shay.
by law, she cannot destroy it, you know.
Eh?
You,
Shay, I tell you,
hello,
hold
lady,
on
hold
there.
on there.
You think if I do one
Hold on
regular
there. You know,
person, hold
the
on there,
woman say everything in there for
Cassandra,
her
hold
own.
on,
Bed,
No,
Cassandra.
but
sofa,
by
every
law,
furniture in her
you
house
rent
are for
the
Yeah, me
her own.
chamber
admin.
the up, I say no.
You cannot destroy it, Shay. Me
Well,
not
me
ask
hear what
you.
Talia say.
Shay, maybe if I do one regular somebody, I never Annie, they would have never operate so. Cause first thing, a man rent a place, in can care whoever, whenever, all the thing tell the person if you make no nice, then just don't like Annie. Whereas Cassandra do not like Annie if you hear how she attack. Cause there is no way me
She
can
come
rent
and
me
say me
play.
like Annie. Me and Annie know who one another. Me and Annie go school.
I am talking to Sheikh. Is someone no
But
landlord?
you
As
call
soon
my
not even
name, so
know.
I'm going to address you. You call my
Listen to me, I say
name.
she see be chook to Annie, and Annie have a bad name already. And because why you not take out phone for the woman? Why you go there with a broomstick?
You know,
But me
you the
not.
woman, listen to
I
woman,
wanna
you know,
say
just hear
that.
the
I
woman
wanna
attack
say
on the
that
live a while ago
because
say, she knocked the door and when she go in there, she see Annie with the knife. That's why she draw the
So,
broomstick when they there right
all right, so
I
Cassandra,
beyond the
wanna
I listen now.
door.
say
I
that
listen now. I listen. Missy
because
words.
guess
I
what? The
think that did
sister
something to Annie.
said.
And
You know,
Annie
just hear
never
the
job.
lady talk a while. Woman, if you not
Come.
The
go listen,
ladies,
take
the
your ass
sister
down.
said
You know, just hear the
when he
woman talk
was
on the live a
dealing
while
with
ago.
the so-called
Stay. Listen
cousin,
to me. I say
she
Annie
has
no mad fear walk up and down with scissors. Annie a idiot. Annie a
Hello,
idiot.
hold on. We not argue. It's that we're not
you hear
Annie
what,
now
arguing.
go
you
just
hear what
listen.
the
Missy
lady say a
words. I
while
think
ago,
that
say?
did something. And Annie never take up knife or scissors. So why somebody go just come
Annie,
in?
but a different dog. We are talking about now. Come on, Shay,
Shay,
sis,
Huh?
good,
Achua
good,
shit.
good
sis,
day.
you
Achua
ready?
Annie.
Shay, me totally agree with whatever you
Sis,
just said because Annie now go just take up her scissors
I
Annie
just
no
for
feel
her
like
right
I
now
crazy.
phone.
wonder.
Annie no
You
mad.
Me not
understand?
Annie the
be
pan
in no
live and
And
go
me
stick
with
her.
taking up
personally
her
feel
scissors
like the
though.
Tell me.
landlord came very aggressive to why Annie would have take up her scissors and that I just
Right.
stop.
And you see I'm more than
Have
one
a
of
Self-defense.
them
great day.
coming there. And you see about
So
three
can
of
I
them.
talk?
well on, wait, you know, cause me know nobody gonna say me I don't know if you gang down on the woman. No. But me
Confusion
ask a
here.
question. Somebody I break up. Next question, Cassandra. When Anya leave, why so much people in the yard? With phone, what caused that? What right this?
Shay, you know places when anything at all had happen. You see all the people when you rent Rosalie and things, then enough all the people come there.
Lady!
And then me turn it around and master master go by Frankfurter and ram in a social. Some don't share it.
You listen
When I
there
give
when
one
me
to
with a
another
problem for
just
your
I'm
one.
straight to go for one.
Murder.
Oh no, add nobody in my box.
Hold it
Annie,
there.
he is the one who has said, him pay him rent, so you can't, no, she said, me can't make she come out. That is how me end up in the room, you know. She said, me can't make she come out because him a pay him rent and I him invite her there.
Mm-hmm.
I saw me end up in the room. When me go in the room, she had the scissors in her hand and she have her phone in the other hand. And me tell her, I said, girl, you have to come war.
Oh.
And I saw she start talk and I rare and then she go up on her live and I said, see there, the woman coming here. She tell people say people me call down people for come
Oh,
here.
no, it makes sense. I
Live.
understand now.
Everybody I watch live. And everybody know me and
All
know
right,
with him and
Cassandra,
he
me
come
understand. Me get it now. Me get it. Me get it. Me
everybody
get it.
know me.
Shay, I
Yeah.
have a question for Cassandra,
Yeah, me
please.
get it now.
Please, Cassandra, I'm trying to find out if Yankee got if your sister told Yankee to leave the property before this whole incident with give him notice then before this whole incident with Annie, or it's just since this happened.
She said she keep on always talking to him. You want me make she answer the question there? She jump. Hold on, she answer.
Cassandra, make you answer a question, let them hear.
I have been having issues with Yankee on more than one occasion.
Mm.
On Christmas Day, the night before when Christmas I got come in, he make him girlfriend, him say him invite her over, but him tell her say nobody come. She come anyway after midnight. She have an artistic little boy will come from foreign.
Mm-hmm.
The little boy was out here with one piece of nice. I mean, real nice. Him shouldn't even be outside at that time of night. Wake up everybody out of the bed. She a call him, she not get him. When me wake up and go outside, I say, wow, she a say, call him to me because him tell me say me can't come over. And but me I said to her, say, even if him tell you say you can't come over, why would you bring this little boy outside at these hours of the night, knowing him situation? Me call him not answer. She a call him not answer. I tell her, you need to take a taxi, you need to go home. Because me can't, everybody now start wake up out of the house. My daughter and our kids, them upstairs, them come down. When I spoke with him, right, when I talk to him, I tell him, say, you're gonna have to leave. Him beg me, him mother ask me, because even before him mother send the rent on the first of the month, she asked if him still can stay.
Mm-hmm.
I'ma tell her, this is the last time you're gonna deal with this with him. Right? That's how when me tell her, the mother, I'ma tell him. The Saturday night we're gone, him come to me, him say me have to text them, him want to talk. Him say, if me can, him know say him fucked up, whatever, if me can give him a shot another chance. I said, I'm not going to do it, I'm not dealing with it anymore. If you have an issue, you can go and live with Charlotte. So from them time there, and I said to him, if this kind of stuff happen again, you're gonna have to go. Because me never deal with it. And I said to him, because if me the here and I saw your behavior is wagam when me not the here. I pay your phone call me I go get from everybody. Him can assure me it's not gonna happen again, Ray. And I said that was it. So when the Annie something go on the night, and him already know him, me can't tell him already know. I know me know him know. You see when me go around there, I mean knock and say, brother, I walk one, and him say a streaming or something like that. Me left and go back in my bed. Him know that I'm a normal thing for me, because me that did already talk my piece. Yesterday the whole day I said nothing to him. So him know say if he was coming, because normally me that go to him, go talk to him again. And I said, when the tenant come to me last night, him I say, Miss Maxine, me not normally complain about stuff, but me can't deal with this no more. And that the man I said, don't worry about it because I already have it under control. And that was the time when they make it be official to say, listen, you're gonna have to leave ASAP because me and you did already talk about this. And him text me back and him say, I will leave by the first of the month. And I said, okay. Him say, first him say, I will leave by the end of the month. I just want my security deposit back. And I said, okay. When me I talked to his mother last night, I told her the exact thing that he said. And I said, he must say about security deposit. Me not give back a security deposit because he never give me no money. If me even I give back security deposit after inspection and everything, I would have mother me send it to her, she send the money. And that's what I said to her. And I said, if you want to give it to him, then that's on you. But you, me I go send back any money for get send back, and she me I go send it back to. Because Yankee has never taken up $1,000 and give to me for rent. Never from all the months him been here. He has never given me $1, so me not go give him back nothing. And if the mother even tell me if he give me not give me, I go send it to she, and she can send it to him.
So Miss Maxine, how the water go?
I said to her. And her response to me was, you give him up a whole heap of chance, him dep on him own. That was his response from his mother. You give him whole heap of chances, because every time something go down here, I let her know.
Oh, my time to talk now. Yeah, this sound personal, some verbal warning them you give, mama. It sound real personal. Yeah, it sound real personal, mama. So me just make you know.
Shay, hold on there. You know, say, when me did over something the live, me hear the landlord say, the Yaki, when name Yaki, I put up Yaki, so how money involved now? And Yaki
No,
never give no money.
me when I over Big B live, I hear what she said. She said is a mother. She said he never give her no money. Me hear, and it's not the first me hear she said this. She says the mother pay the rent, not him. Me hear she say that for true. It's not the first me hear she mention it, because me and listen
But
Well, no,
Kimmy did
John,
put
before.
up,
listen, no,
Kimmy,
listen,
yeah,
what it
hear
really
this.
say.
Wait. Before Uno come over here, I was actually on my phone listening to Big B live. And she said it. She said, Mommy, not him.
Yeah, true.
But what I'm saying in this
Relax, sis,
situation right
relax.
now, if I rent somewhere, I'm paying my rent, whether it's my mother paying it. You have to mute Cassandra.
Cassandra, yeah, echo.
If I rent somewhere, whether it's my mother paying the rent, my dad, my uncle, or whatever, yes, you can tell me about the nice, but you cannot tell me who to bring there and who not supposed to bring there. You understand? And the next
Thank you very
thing,
much.
yes, a landlord, you have to act professional. You give him a notice. Normally give somebody a notice. You have to give them 30 days before them can
And in
leave, right?
writing.
So, me just say, me not pick up, me not depend on side, don't get me wrong, me not depend on side, me not like Annie, me not depend Annie's side, and me not depend Cassandra's sister's side. I'm no side, I'm just for the truth. But what am I saying? You're supposed to give somebody 30 days notice. You understand? All right. Me tell you what me gear wrong now, sister, Cassandra's sister, because me know probably will not listen to the live. For you to go in all angry and say that, yes, you have to come out of my house, Ray. It's not your position to speak to Annie. Annie did not rent anywhere from
Exactly,
you.
Shay.
Annie did not rent anywhere from you.
So hold
It
on.
was
So that means,
Yankee. You should have said to
just
Yankee
because
that,
you not rent
Yankee, we
it,
had Kimmy make me
okay.
talk. You should have said to Yankee that, Yankee, you need to tell her to leave. You should have in an entanglement with Annie, because Annie not right now away from you. That's something I got get wrong
Because
now,
I never
because
see a Yankee she did talk to, she, a Yankee she did talk to. I true, Annie go say, you can't take me out here, because him a pay him rent. Hold on the shame, sister can answer you, hold on.
Yeah. Jay. Hold on the shame, sister can answer you, hold on. Listen, obviously you never hear the part of me say, when I knock the door, and he answered the door, I said that to him. I never said it to her. I said
okay.
it to him. I said, you need to get this woman out of my house. She was the one who responded and said, you can't make me come out because him pay me rent and him invite me here. That's how me even start in a talkings with she.
Oh,
That
okay
is
then.
how me end up in a talkings with she. I him me a talk to, and she want put in her 2 cents. End up in a talkings with she. I him me a talk to, and she want put.
It a echo back.
Shay,
That's
Shay,
how me end up in a talking with she, but I was talking to him. I said, you need to let this woman get out of my house, because she going to put on face or whatever, TikTok or whatever it is. Oh, it look like me and you are fuck. And because she's here, me have a problem, so me give you notice. Then if me and you are fuck, you couldn't have she in here. That is our stupidity. But either way you take it. She are the one one will take it. I never talk to her like him. I talk to. She take it up and I say, you can't make me come out. Girl, I don't care if I pay $1 million. You can't tell me can't make you come out of
No,
my house.
but miss, me have a something said to you, miss. Miss, you hear me?
How the place there. Me in my living room, walk in my dining room, and into my kitchen. In my kitchen, there is a door. When I open that door, Yankee door is right to the right. So anything where them a go on with around there excessively is coming right inside. So when me open my kitchen door, me never move out of my kitchen door when me knock fiend door. Me in my kitchen door, I'm a knock, me turn my hand around, I'm a knock him door, and him come out. And when him come out, Mr. Brother, she have to come out, you know. I'm tell you what me just say a while ago. And she never gonna tell me, say, me can't make you come out because him a pay him rent and him invite her there. And she know the law.
Sister,
But Miss
by
Annie is
law, you know.
correct.
But I'm
Annie,
according to my landlord.
Wait. I want at the time I go talk to the woman and now go gang her. Talk to her.
Okay, but miss a partial landlord. Me do me mother part. Me collect her money and so. But and my sister the realtor cause my sister is a real estate attorney. By law, you know that you cannot tell him by law, according to rent board, who to take in that space that he's renting from you by law, according to the rent board. By law. Like you literally cannot tell him who not to carry by law. This is why it would have, if she could have get a written contract with him. Me feel like when we are renting a Jamaica, Shay, we too loose with renting because there's certain standards and things.
Oh, you know if you mute.
Talk now, sis. Talk. Talk now. Talk.
Oh, it's another lie.
Yeah,
See, I
talk.
don't even know that about them messing, you know. But I tell you the truth.
Sis, talk.
Oh, it's another lie. Listen, I told you. By law,
My echo.
you can't tell me who to bring here.
The echo, Cassandra.
On your screen or some cast.
The echo.
You can't tell him who to bring there. However, me never ever tell him say him can't bring nobody there. I have never tell him that unless they're breaking the rules of the home. Now, whether him explain that rule to them or not, that is not my problem. That is his problem. But I have never ever tell him say him can't bring nobody. And I have never stopped anybody from coming here. But once you start breaking the rules, then that's how I get involved. I mean, here somebody was talking earlier. All right, here, so I live. And across the road, I live. And I come over here. All right, here, I live.
You know, she should
Alright,
have signed
sister.
one contract with all
Wait.
of that shit. And that's how she go wrong. Cause
Alright,
it's
sister.
no contract.
Next question. What rules them did broke in the house?
Sis, she said what rule them broken at the house.
What rules?
The smoking of the weed in the house, the bag of knives in the house, those are rules that was already established with Yankees.
Okay.
That is the weed smoking when we're on there with, and the bag of knives, especially after hours, where I wake up everybody out of them bed.
Okay.
And that is not even just in the house, them I wake up people. All in the next door.
Okay. Okay then. Understandable. Okay.
And them in there I smoke them ganja.
Oh. And the noise, he did not apologize for the noise, like constantly keep.
He did not do. When I went, remember tell, why me know him know, and I know say him wrong because when I went there and said, brother, what is going on? Him say I'm streaming, and then him start look dumbfounded because him a wait for me to say something else, and I did not say nothing more than me say I sleep, you know. I'm going to leave, I'm going to come back, come lick, I'm so tired. We don't even have the strength to argue about it.
So you give him a 30-day notice or what?
Listen what I said to you.
You mute Cassandra.
A chance him depend. But when I said to him, I didn't say yeah for me. When I tell him about I said, you need to move out ASAP.
But you have to give him
She said him give him notice already. We're coming out, listen.
We are no. Mommy
Me
hear what the
not
woman
hear
has said.
good, that's why, cause
Weird. All right, she said she give him notice already, so she give him chance to leave. And how long ago was this notice? Like maybe from
Maybe
last
long
year?
time. But the mother and him beg her for do for make him stay and give him a chance.
say Cassandra, me I go say something.
But
I mean
sis,
who
Sis,
your
this is what me
sister.
yeah.
have to you. When I'm gonna give him
Wow.
notice long,
Cassandra, you mute.
Me not hear.
to move to ASAP. He
Mm-hmm.
was the one who responded to me and said, I will move out by the first. That's what he said.
Cassandra, I did not
Am
hear
I
what
making
your
a mistake?
sister said because the
Yeah, yeah,
live.
me know.
Me not hear what she say.
Oh,
If
she
me,
says she taxes.
when she
To
give him the
leave
notice from last year, before
last
how
year.
long was that? How long
Last
ago
year,
was this?
Shay, last year.
In a
Yeah,
December, we already
not December, we not January now.
Yeah.
Was this no?
okay.
Was this
I'm saying to
unwritten?
him or her, when I text him about leaving, I did not give
Mm.
him a date. I just say ASAP. He
Oh.
was the one who responded to me and said, I will move out by the first.
Yeah, but come here, sister. When you give somebody notice to leave, supposed to be written, not verbal.
Written and served by someone. Is somebody have to
Exactly.
serve him.
You saying to him
I
that
would
you
go
need to
summons. Oh,
leave.
you go summons somebody. Oh, that.
No
So me say
summon
not someone that
Saira.
serve me say. I mistake. Me say
That's
serve.
written.
Me
Yes.
correct
It
me
written
say.
in our
That's
text,
written.
Shay.
This
In
is
our
why this is
text.
what
Yeah,
me
but
don't want disrespect nobody, but this is
listen, Cassandra, where I pick up everything wagwan. Um, as a landlord, I think she should be more professional. Because if tell somebody say you need to leave my place, you know word or win, that can't ever go to court. Because if she bring him go to court now, she not go win, she go
She
lose.
lose.
Because that is illegal. It's illegal. You understand? So if you go to court and say,
No,
me
she
tell
have
him
it
to
in our
leave.
text, she said.
Yeah,
No,
but
something
Cassandra,
written.
listen what me I
Something
say,
written.
mama. Listen what me I say. It's illegal to just you rent somebody somewhere and you tell them to leave verbal. What about a written? No, make them not say the text don't matter. It can't help Cassandra. You have to act professional. You ever give somebody one illegal eviction and then pay rent, but you give them an illegal eviction saying that I write in a text. If you to take this man to court now, you're going to lose
And they can
because the
delete the
judge is going to
text.
ask you, do you have any eviction notice? Did you give him any? No, I write it in a text.
And the text
No,
delete.
yeah, she go lose.
Yeah.
But say she call
Shay,
it
Shay,
January rent.
hold on there, Shay.
No, hold on. Remember, they not sign a lease. It's not a place where they sign lease. When you sign a lease and they break the rule, then you could serve somebody for them to leave. Them just a pay money. Them not sign no
No,
lease.
but
But that
by
is
law
illegal
still, you
eviction.
still
Still,
have to give them time. By law in Jamaica, you still have to
Hello,
give
no
them
listen. Shay, make
time.
them mute now.
hold on, let me hear what the woman is saying. Let me hear what she has said, Cassandra.
All right, talk now, sis. Hold on there. Shay, big B
Mm.
talk.
say
Yeah.
of a lease, a contract, a lease contract.
Mm.
A monthly, a month-to-month basis.
There is no law. Why can't I stop them get put in
Whatever.
Weird. Me not hear what she has said. Where you say Big B?
He stay there on a month-to-month basis. He don't have a
Mm-hmm.
lease with them.
Mm-hmm.
All the other tenants have a lease where they're 6 months or to a year. They live there monthly.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all the bylaw don't go for him. He's not a tenant. He's not a lease tenant. He stay there monthly. And she did write something to him, say he had to go. It was through text, but it was written.
Shay,
Oh.
30 days went by. You have to have something,
She just
mama.
talk bull crap. Just
You
one
have to have
statement. You take
30
security
days.
deposit,
Nope.
right? You take security deposit, and then you are going to say he's not a tenant.
30 days.
It's
As
the
long as
agreement
it's...
what them have.
Hold on,
It's the
sweetie.
agreement what them have. We don't know where in them contract or where them
30 days. No, as long as 30 days pass, sweetheart. You go to court, honestly, you're going to lose. If
Me
he
can't
lives
find
there for
it.
30 days, you
Cassandra,
honestly, you go lose. You
even if you're
are.
renting month to month, you have to give him time to come out. You have to.
Yeah, the lady say she give him time and him say him state that him a go leave mountain. You never hear that part there.
Yeah, me
What
hear
did
that
I
part
listen
there.
to?
So,
Me
but
no
why she
hear
take
that
the
part
You
rent?
there.
know, when you just listen to the
Can I
first
say
part for
something?
talk. When you never
Can I,
hear the lady say
can I say
him will
something?
leave. When you
But
never hear that
Cassandra,
part there.
why would she collect
Wait
January
no.
rent?
Guys, Queenie
Exactly.
want
Wait
to
no.
say
Guys,
something.
Can I say
Queenie
something?
attack.
Can I say something, please? Because the people them in the box, really and truly, me not know if something do on ears the mic something. Me not think on ear 3/4 what the woman really say. Listen to me. If I am here abroad and I rent somewhere, I have somewhere in Jamaica, right? If I have no one to do my business, or say I have a friend then, to just collect the rent for me or whatever. If I decide that, okay, our agreement is through text message, what the hell you're talking about? Law by law, this, that. No law, no that. Look how much persons do their transaction through a text message. The lady's not wrong. And I'm on no side. You are listen what the lady has say. Even when she talk about the Annie situation, not hear nothing what the lady say. The lady explained how it got, not hear nothing. The lady spoke with the gentleman. And he was the one that dipped in. Come on now, stop behave like say we are not all Jamaicans. You go to somebody where you rent the place to. Instead of the person talk, somebody else, the person where you have no form of conversation where you don't know from a can of paint, I come tell you, say, oh, me now move and you not get me out because I Shay pay your rent. So you not get me out. Like what the fuck? They can ask you to leave from your breach of contract, or if you're not in a contract. First of all, from him that they smoke ganja, she should have tell him to leave. Him should have there. For the woman part, get to escalate and all of that. From the ganja, should I leave? She have all people there, she have other people there. Not from she said no ganja, him should go. Me don't know what I say. You not listen what the lady I say. The lady explained how she reached in the house. The lady said she talked to him. The lady talked about Annie. The lady said everything down to her team. Me don't know what all this to say. The lady could not have explained it any better. The lady say her piece. If you don't want to know, forget Annie for say what Annie need to say. Then you can say, all right then, the lady talk, let me hear Annie and see what really makes sense. The lady talk, I don't believe the lady's lying. I don't.
Me
I
can't say
don't
something.
believe the
Thank
lady's
you,
lying.
Queenie.
Queenie,
And we
me,
can't talk
You
about
live a fight and them pick out
la.
one man
Listen up.
because him smoke ganja in the house.
Queenie,
And
me
when
get what
Queenie
you
find
say,
out
Queenie, but
and
at the
straight
30
put them
day
out,
part.
Let me tell
straight
you the
put him
law
out.
business that me
No
age because
question
the
never
woman.
ask, not
But
something no do. And
if you don't
ganja him
have
a
no
smoke and
house
the
and
name and
somebody
them
Me,
report
my
him and
mother
then
got court
take him
feet in
out.
her, that's
no,
why me I tell her,
wait no. If una have no house and be fair, be fair. If una have a house and una invite somebody to live, whether pay rent, whatever. From even if they not pay rent, you rather the money or you rather have your house where you can rent somebody else. If them come to things where you not like, mash it up, me man, neighbor complain, people are complain, and man we don't even talk are complain. Una know honesty. Una stop going like someone knows Annie is a dirty loud girl. You know Annie blood clot stay. Stop come cute up and go talk about
Mostly
your
Queenie.
house is wrong. And just because Annie over here saw Annie on the co-worker, me not pick that side. You know Annie is a dirty girl and anywhere she go, a blood clot problem. You know the truth. You two are single. You know Annie is a dirty old number. You know
And Shay,
that
I need to
Annie
give Queenie
this
a one
Annie
platform
need
in
to
a
I
go.
true
house.
though,
You
I
know
true, I
that
true.
Queenie.
For the all
No,
fun
no,
and
Annie,
joke
me
aside,
care
I
One
true.
about.
Me want
platform.
to say something to her.
Queenie, me not care about Annie, I
Hold on,
just
let
the
me say
part say
something.
she can carry the
you
woman
care
go
about Annie because
court.
you come.
Because
And
my mother
Cassandra can't get
tenant
a
carry
time
her
to talk,
go court, so.
Cassandra can't get a time to talk. So let me talk for Cassandra. Because you know blood clot know Annie, I know Annie ways. You know go on no man. You know Annie ways. The lady was professional. conversation that the lady could have been professional. Because first thing first, Shay, me go use you. You rent somewhere. And you go to the young man, say you go to Yankee. And him woman tell you, Shay, say, me now come out. Because
no, but
tell me what you like do.
No, but me did say that part they did wrong still, cause I really the
tell
man.
Me what you like do.
I really the man the woman got to, but Annie should even say nothing, cause
Annie should even open her mouth because the woman never enter nowhere. The woman went for the man to speak to the man. She jump up.
Hold on, wait.
But Cassandra, tell me who.
Tyra, wait no. It's when my moderator them there because the whole of we entitled to own opinion. That's how it go. Me so when I say me not for agree with Queenie and she not for agree with me. Me and I not on the same agreement. How the fuck gonna reach in my comment section and comment disrespect? Me not understand, you know. She entitled to her own opinion, I'm entitled to mine, not because we know our relationship. She say what she say, I'm say what me blood clot say. Me not agree, don't lock out my comments, turn it on back. Come on for block everybody out of my life. Not because me and her there, me not agree with what she say. Me say what me say and she say what she say.
Everybody have an opinion.
Everybody have an opinion. Excuse me?
Yeah, she not always agree.
How the fuck do you want to reach in my comment section? Suck your mother Queenie, this, that. Turn on back my comment. What like on my comment section?
I don't want to do that.
Me not understand, you know? Me not agree with what Queenie says. She say what she want to say, me say what me want to say. Me give Cassandra sister wrong. Me give Annie Fair wrong. Me not on no side. My feelings not in this.
You said that.
Exactly. Me not agree. Me do what me say what me say and Queenie say what she say.
When Shay talk, I wasn't here.
Me not agree with nothing what she say. Me not have to agree with her. She say what she say, I say what me say.
They might like you're a puppet or something like you can't have your own
You not behave like son of animal, bro.
I thought based on when me sit down and listen to the woman for myself. So me I got have an opinion based on when me hear the lady say. Remember, I can reason. Remember, me are no idiot. Okay. So you can say what you want to say.
Shay talk and Queenie talk, so what the difference? Everybody talk their own
Exactly.
opinion. That's some of
Comment
them go and
section,
say,
suck your mother, give she a platform.
Some
This,
of them
that,
go
what
like
the
you have to
fuck?
pick up your Anya, you have to pick up
understand,
my
no?
sister. Everybody stay neutral.
So everybody not
I'm
talking.
mute everybody
and be
attack.
disrespectful.
What the hate trend for?
No talk, them are talking on the comments, them feelings, them are type out.
Enough of them where you be there in the
But
box
Queenie not like
ask them
Annie.
if them would
Our
have put up
opinion,
Shay.
bro.
Cassandra, Cassandra, me like Annie?
No, we know.
Okay.
I am not, but you speak talk, you talk facts, you talk what you are talking, and we talk.
Me not like Annie neither. But me say what me say already. Me understand what Cassandra's sister say. I tell Cassandra's sister where you go wrong. I say where Annie go wrong, and it's the argument done. If Queenie wants to say whatever, that is her business, not mine. I don't have to agree with her. Why do I feel like when people in a relationship will have to agree? I don't have to. She say what she wants.
But you talk and Queenie talk, so why the people them thing? And that the people them.
And
Them a pass them please. Cause Shay says she not block them, and that's why. And that's why some of them a pass.
Queenie feel, or some me feel where Queenie feel.
that is why I said
I listen to the
Yankee should have explained the people them house rule to Annie. Annie have no right because she don't live there to go over there with her loud mouth and her nice whoever she will play a match with. And that is why I said it from the get-go, and that is my stance. Annie wrong to go over there, and Yankee were supposed to tell Annie before you come over there say the people they have their rules. And him still in the people them place and a smoke too. So guess what? Yankee have no change that change.
At the end of the day, all my seat ever, the two of them wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's it,
and
all
the
me
broom
see.
wrong
At the
too.
end of the day, the two of them wrong.
Yeah.
The two of them wrong.
The three of them.
The tree,
yeah,
the two, three, whatever.
No,
Because you should have make Annie know say listen, all you Yankee, you rank when me Yankee the next one. You should have tell Annie say listen now. This is not my place. Me rent it. You know, the nice, the rain. Me go set room. Make you know say I saw it go on my place. The
Same so.
smoking, the day.
She never
Everybody
shall go on the
fucking
media
wrong.
too. That wrong. She should have said the woman there with the
Listen,
man.
listen what me I say now. For Annie, me tell you what make Annie wrong. You say she go up on the internet. And I go tell the internet we discuss where the woman said that did wrong because the woman. Hold on. Where Christy get black for? What she say? Where Christy get black for?
Them are black you wrong because they just black my friend. We just say exactly.
Me no black nobody.
Awesome.
Who named Chrissy?
Like,
Oh, Chrissy. What?
listen, Yankee should have just tell Annie the rules, whatever the case may
Same
be.
so.
It
No
done.
problem, we'll do it.
That's all Yankee should have do.
Who that?
You should have make an innocent
But
last Friday.
also, Shay, I
But
feel like the
Shay,
landlord
Shay,
go too far today.
listen, Shay, you know what the part where trigger off the lady is because Annie go on live and go talk, say, oh, she and the person there.
And that is when nobody not getting. Me not see nobody I blame her for that. Because the woman is not a social media person. And if the woman talk to Yankee about something, why did you go on the internet with that?
She bring everything on the internet, Shay, so we expect that.
Media, Shay.
We understand Annie, she go always put everything on the media.
Feed her for the media.
Personal business for the media.
Alright, she feed her for the media. Let me see who said that. Tammy, she feed her for the media. Then why not hold her accountable for that and tell her, say, Annie, you should not have came on the internet and say that you think say the man and the woman, they are them a fuck because she a show your bad face. That is wrong.
No, me miss me and Annie fan, not a me at all.
No, I'm just saying that is wrong.
Shay, we all know that everything. If Annie, the only thing Annie no big pan the media, and when she go bathroom, Annie care everything come pan.
The whole on wrong.
She should have talked to the woman too.
Cassandra's sister wrong, Yankee wrong, Annie wrong. What are them wrong?
Don't you Shay, when I want to say why the landlord wrong. In my views, why I want to say the landlord wrong. Although Annie should not have said anything to the landlord. We are the Cassandra. Although Annie should be addressing.
A reflex. If Annie never go up on the media, go say about the woman and the boy there, it won't escalate go so far. So if somebody lick you, don't lick them back. Just say them wrong. Because if somebody lick you, me sure know you're going to lick them ass back. Sorry.
Cassandra, next question. Did your sister collect rent for this month?
She not disclose nothing about no rent, so she never answered that.
That if she collect it, tell her so me say she wrong.
Me dear.
She remember she said the mother called her.
No, she remember say them already him already did beg out say and his mother did already say give him a chance and whatever.
But if he say my movie first.
Yeah, but if him tell on still want it
yesterday.
Yeah, but
that occurred this morning, you know.
Yeah, yesterday. But Cassandra, listen. Alright. Your sister says she give him notice to leave. Verbal notice. You need to leave my place. Alright.
Yeah,
listen now.
This morning.
Yeah, but listen. Before this morning we attack. Our reason now. Yeah. You give him notice before to leave. Wanna give him chance, right? Him tell us I'm gonna leave the end of the month.
No, Shay, that me I tell you no. And this yesterday him tell her that part.
Yeah.
Because of where Annie go say.
Okay.
So they remember when she and him did before with him next woman when he come there first. Because it's not Annie. The time when the baby they are dating the gun with gun something. He's a player. Anyway, him done beg it out and whatever and them cool. So them cool no. The thing we bring up is because of Annie and the nice. Him did don't talk to Annie or don't talk to him. But the nice where she create and she and Vanny them did go at it. Them don't talk. But because she tell him say if this you go continue this, you have to go me I go revamp back the notice.
Reconsider the
notice, right. That was Sunday. But
Yeah.
because Annie go up on the live now, remember so them cool now, so apparently from you cool the rent pay.
Mm-hmm.
So because Annie go up on the live now and go state that statement where she go back to him now and say, okay, that means say you have to go leave then. So that means she text him that yesterday. And Annie go see this now. She go see this now this morning. I don't know when Annie go live. I don't know when she say, God, this morning me get the screen record. I must see this morning Annie say that. I don't know when. So if she see that now, Shay, I saw come she go around there now, cause people are say she shouldn't take no much. Remember them did cool after when him and her did done talk and him beg her and the mother beg her and them say, if Annie never go up on the live go talk that now, nobody who know nothing.
But Cassandra,
Hold
me
on.
confused. Me swear
I
she said
thought you said it
Christmas
was
Hold on,
Day.
last
hold on.
year
Me
that
confused.
you
Hold on.
gave him notice.
Let me hear this.
Hey, her to leave. I like anything. I want to listen. I want to say, so why you are trying to hurt me? You get me? I understand. She pick up I think it's so bad. I'm like, going with the past.
Everybody knows say Annie a dramatic and Army put things on the sitting for make everybody look on it. That's how she did do with Jabas and the car. And when she realized that she never go register the car, we don't love listen to Annie side that story too much.
You need to walk into your place like that. Right? You have all your food in your fridge, bro, and you're not just walk in your place and wear it. When you pay for your space, you pay for a
Hear
space.
the noise.
You don't want to get fucking food with the bro. Eh? I don't want to run from you. So don't go get someone who's just a number, brother. My life. I'm a little from the place here, you know. So me now I don't want to lick me, no brother. That me I tell you, you know, brother. All of them come down for me, and I take one of them, you know. One of them me a blood clot, rip off and man. You can't tell you that. When I ask blood clot price, yeah, blood clot no one.
Cassandra, your sister, this in her background, you know. What's her background that? Hold on there.
I'm gonna get my things them and put together. No, tell the taxi man for come on. Taxi man a come. I left the place, brother. Can I
Cassandra, your sister, this in her background. I tell woman say for come out as a come talk.
slap nasty woman this man? Can I slap nasty woman this man? The woman is sick in her head, a woman. Yeah, let me get my them together, yeah, man. So I come down, they want to come down for me. I come down, one of them want to come down for me. No, one of them call one police, me no please. One of them call one police on here, so for me no please. Cause like a mad people, them want to be
Hey, you see how Anya Guan? Shay, you see how Anya Guan?
Dear Yankee, they come in there.
Know excitement sell. Who don't know excitement sell for Annie? Anya and Jaggers them attack and Anya bring down Jesus Christ.
Alright, me get that party.
But how all of the people them reach over there? How them
And
know
this
what
is
transpired? How they know what transpired? How they know what just transpired, Shay?
I didn't say, when they call the police, some Yankee said they coming, they coming.
Cassandra.
only for extra with that. So me
Cassandra. With all that just happened that I was listening to, how they already have a crowd out there since the whole thing happened between Yankee, your sister, and Annie. How that crowd get over there already?
Annie did a live. And people know my sister, so from them here, Annie live, people are crowd are going to draw. We don't know a place there. We don't think, Annie the live. And them have neighbor on two sides, neighbor in the yard, so what expect?
Everybody are here. When I hear say tenement yard. Oh God.
Jesus, please.
Yeah,
From
it's
Annie
a
the live.
yeah, but a tenement yard, but me hear them a beat down the door with they are in there. Why them do
Nobody
that?
ever
That
beat down
scare
the
them.
door.
No,
Nobody ever
here.
beat down the door, Shay.
No, here them. Wait, on the mute.
slap nasty woman this man.
Here.
The woman is sick in her head, a woman.
More than one person is in the yard
Let me
again.
tell you one with it there. Wait, let me tell you one with it there. I'm there on the phone, you know. Me there on our phone,
Yeah,
you
but
know.
listen, Cassandra, listen. You hear?
I come down with one of them and come down for me, bro. One of them call one police, you know, please. One of them
Hey,
call one
hey,
police.
listen, Shay,
Who are
listen.
those people beating down
Nobody
the
never
door?
not no. Oh, the boom boom by your ear. And my
Yeah.
sister lick it and I tell her if you come out, come out. And my sister lick the door and I tell her if you come out, come
But
out.
Cassandra, she should do
But
that skills,
Cassandra,
man.
your sister and if you exchange word with Annie, she should have direct
Yeah,
everything
you
Yeah,
about
yeah,
you.
also
boy,
use it.
woman, woman,
Wait.
woman.
Chef, wait, let me correct you. Chef, let me correct you. You know, here say, in the argument of the woman go to Yankee and tell Yankee say, please to let her, and Annie say, he ma pay. Remember that woman never did that talk to you. She was talking to Yankee. Why did you address the lady? And that time no me go so now go buy a snow. Annie wrong to address the woman
Yeah,
because
Annie
the woman
wrong for
never did that
address the
talk
lady
to
for
her.
true, Shay. Yeah, she wrong for address the lady for
Yes,
true.
the woman never did that talk
Wrong.
to her.
She wrong for address her. But when me did that try for for a long time, the landlord is also wrong for tell
The
Yankee
one of
say
them
we
wrong.
make Annie come out because me rent a
Listen,
place and you can't.
listen,
Cassandra, let me
listen.
talk no mama. One of me talk and
All
then you
right, Carl.
answer me. But me I say the landlord is wrong to tell Annie to tell Yankee to tell Annie to come out because if me rent a place and you me can't bring anybody come there. Me can't bring anybody come there.
Why the lady tell him that in the first place? Me not understand you. Why the lady? All right, Annie gentleman, just easy, sleeping, having a grand time, no noise, no smoking, no nothing at all. Them not break no rules, and the woman just go with her mad self. Yankee Annie need to leave. Wanna come on now? Come on,
Queen.
man.
Well, on,
Come
Queen, me
on,
no
now.
answer your
Them
mama. Wait, no,
them
mama.
leaving them deep sleep, girl. Them
Kill
leaving
me
them
right
deep
now.
sleep, hug up tight.
Yeah,
And
mother,
the
you
woman
know.
just take her mad self
No,
and say,
Queenie.
Yankee
Wait, no,
and need
Queenie,
to
me
go.
answer you, know. Mama, me answer you. All right. Then they are make nice answers. No problem. True. You know, nobody,
No man
no
a
one nice
problem,
at them
honey.
No
head.
problem,
Say
not.
to Yankee,
A
say, tell
problem,
your woman to
nice.
stop it nice. But no, where can you go to Yankee and say, tell Annie to come out? You're wrong, there, so.
Lord Jesus, you're not here with the lady. Why me can't bother? Me
Me no
can't, me
matter.
can't,
Make
me
sure,
can't bother with
chef,
you.
chef,
Because
chef,
you go
chef,
on me
start,
start
chef.
and me talk,
There is
and we're
not
gonna reach
everything.
somebody
One
and
somebody
Cassandra,
wrong,
me
one
have
somebody
one
right.
question, Mama. One question I have. Is it the fact that when your sister rent Yankee the house, she say you can't bring nobody there? Me
You
wonder
just
if that was
company
a part
live.
of the
You
rule.
just company live.
No, she said she never stop him from bring
You just
nobody
say,
did
you
it.
know
That
say
she did
2 days
say.
ago Yankee bring him real woman come there with baby
No,
and gone out in a cool.
me name
The
the
woman
funny
and
line
baby they
long,
out there.
Mama.
Would you never hear?
Me name the
She
funny
said she
line too
never
long.
Okay,
stop
so,
nobody from come to them.
okay,
Me hear she say
Okay.
that.
me
okay.
realize that she never there. That's why I'm saying me
2
can't
days
bother
ago,
because you have to start from the
2 days
top.
ago Yankee bring him right woman come there, yeah? 2 days
She
ago
just
Yankee
come.
right woman come there with the baby.
How
Okay.
long him and Annie attack? 2 days ago?
Me
You
talk
don't
up to
know who
days.
to
Me
talk
don't
to.
know.
Business days.
Me don't know
You
nothing.
know what, Johnny?
Me don't watch
During
anything.
a
No, me
two,
don't know.
a 2 day Annie take to run the saga. About 1 week Annie and Yankee they
Me
were
don't
going back.
know. Me don't know. Me don't know. Me don't.
All right,
Two business days,
me
cause
No,
Yankee
but
went
you
there
know, a
with
couple of
Prudent.
days
Scare
ago,
out Prudent.
Annie stay a Yankee yard.
let me ask you something. When you hear when job buyers say, but pack up the bag and something, and them a say things, and him a say, then how much something he can bring. Undi hear when Annie say, she go on with what she have now and then come back for the rest.
Them yeah, me hear she
Annie
say
never
that.
plan for blood clot leave. Oh,
No, but
you
Queenie,
know
Queenie, me
Annie
tell
never plan for blood
Oh, me a
clot leave.
queen.
Queenie, you
Let
think
I
so?
come and see that
Oh,
nice
Charlie,
house
Queenie,
now
two
me
and
think,
dear.
don't want
Shay,
leave.
Shay, me
I
think
Jesus.
of
come
some
and
of
see that
Yankee a look for
nice
catch
house.
stills, you know.
I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
I
Because if
me
him
manage.
a
tell
go
them,
get,
me tell them. I
if
saw
him a
Annie
get
go and
put
go live with
out,
now.
Shay,
Because
if
him
him
a
a
go say
get put
Annie make him
out,
get
him
put
go
out.
get go over Annie cause Annie
And
make
him
me
fi go live with her.
landlord kick
Annie
him
make him
out.
put right. That him a do. So Annie ma
And
go
he not
live
have
with.
no furniture, he not have nothing. So Annie, I forgot to take him in and no. Another series, guys.
Yeah.
Shay, from last night, I did on the live and I watched them. I said to Annie, say, Annie, you're too vulgar. 'Cause you know, so she have this vulgar spirit where nobody now comfortable with that none at all. But I said, Annie,
Right.
John just tone down their man yard and sitting on a rent house and say, you can't tone it down a little bit, man. As the way till the guy yeah, the carry all vulgarness and so just tone it down now, especially you meet one look on new man and say, wow, the man, just tone it down now when you're vulgar and everything. Just tone it down because I tenement yard, as I say, people go in and come from work tired and want to sleep and them something. So you know you have to just tone it down and something. Cassandra, your sister, her whole approach, I can understand her frustration, maybe because Anya says she will want the man
No,
and she
guess
will
what?
come and
But
cuss
remember,
us. I
say
can
my
understand,
sister
but
is not a
everything.
social media person, you know, and people from all over send her the life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sending her life for you, where and
Well,
she don't
even if
even
so be
know.
the case,
My
Cassandra,
sister don't even know,
listen
say,
to Cassandra,
Anya,
even if so be the case,
a
there's
TikToker.
somewhere oh you have to come towards your people and deal with things so you have to escalate.
Okay,
So in
auntie,
other way
listen, all right,
escalate or
hold
something. You
on
see
there.
me?
Hold on,
So
ask
our
one
whole approach
question.
as a tenant, as a landlord was really, really horrible. So we
Okay,
can
hold on.
understand for any vulgar.
The lady never approach Annie. Like,
Them not
the
get
lady
that.
never approach
Me don't know why them
Hallelujah.
on your listen. Wait, hold on.
Oh
Me
my
hear
God,
that.
You
everybody
know them
approach.
people just always a talk without
The lady
listening.
never
You know
talk
what?
to
Baby,
Annie.
When you just a come, when you come
Shay.
ask.
She go to
You just
Yankee
come
and
up, when
Annie
you come
DP.
ask.
Shay, me go come down. Shay, let me talk to
These
Shay.
people
No,
are
Shay, me go come down. Baby, me
confusing.
not stay
Very
long.
much.
No, but that make no sense. Just split no justice over here. Cause Annie don't say no like so. If you just bring no little money for the girl and done. Right through.
Oh, me not care if she want like me or
She
not.
don't
That's not
like
my
it. She
problem,
want
Dan.
We
talk and
tell her say
talk.
yeah, defend her and she said she
Don't
no
shut me
business.
up,
So
process.
No, me
She
not
not go tell
defend.
nobody.
No.
Who did I do that? She
Me
not.
you
not
weren't
clad.
defending her. You weren't
No.
defending her, but you
Yeah.
were being reasonable. Let's be honest. You weren't
Oh,
That
defending
me
her, but you
not
were
different.
if
being
That
that big
reasonable.
different.
pussy girl there.
She
Me
don't
just not be
appreciate that stuff.
reason. Me
Hi
not
guys.
defend her.
Whatever. Well, let's
Me,
bring her
me
down
give
and
her
done.
a wrong. Me give her what she right.
Exactly.
Me not like big
Exactly.
pussy fuck
You say
out long
people
time.
send
Old
her the
fuck
life
out
and
long
send
time.
me
Big
the
pussy
life.
Annie.
Yeah,
You
because
there?
we were elaborating that you were being
Morning
fair
everybody.
and you weren't being, you
I
know.
want to make a point. You not hear me? You not hear me?
We're here.
So first of all, me not expect no different from this situation because there has been multiple occasions when we hear Annie leave a people place and she create chaos. So why everybody act surprised like this is something new? And what heap of time we hear this?
Thank
Then
you.
next point we want to add, for the person that say why so much people are make nice. Uno stop while gonna foreign minded. Uno know say Jamaica this. From somebody here one pan and knock, the whole community a come.
Thank you
As
again.
one nice start make everybody a go run come. The only thing I wrong the landlord with is she should have given him a written letter. That's all. She not do nothing wrong. She have a right to tell the man say to come out of the house. And everybody a talk about this Lala. He broke the law when he went in her house and started smoking.
Thank you.
He broke the law when he went in her house, carry somebody over there and have the woman and make pure
Hey
knife.
Shay.
That's when he broke the law. So whatever she wants, action
Alright.
she
I'm
wants to
actually
take
at
after
work,
that,
so
she all on them is me not finish,
Hola,
sorry.
Majestic. Maybe you're shy.
Annie
Whatever
don't talk.
actions the landlord wants to take after that, she has all right to.
Thank you.
As that is the problem women not like. And I same thing up here so foreign. Jamaican have a style where them feel like say them to go everywhere with them dirty stinking attitude and behavior. Uno not no discipline. No discipline you not have. No discipline.
God chose
Shay,
want to something
let me
change.
share one example to your Shay. See? My dear foreign here so. I'm go to a hotel to go look work and the man say him nah hire me. I'm ask him why. The man say him have him hotel he a run for years and him never have a problem. And the first time him running a problem is when him hire Jamaican there and the woman thief out everything and thief all the guest them things. I saw uno Jamaican stay, uno have a problem, uno everyone go with the dirty stinking behavior. The landlord did nothing wrong. Annie, fin our place. You can't go a people place and go like you are on it. Oh dear, you are gonna tell the woman say she can't put you out because the man appearance. You did rent nowhere from the woman, Annie. You're
Thank
outside
you.
and stink.
That
alright,
part
Shay, give
where I
me
say
5
she
minutes
wrong.
because I have to go back to work. 5 minutes, guys, 5
Yeah.
minutes. Now, I am a landlord in Jamaica, right? I don't live in Jamaica, but I'm a landlord in Jamaica. I have an apartment, right? That I have 2 separate tenants lives in the apartment, right? Now, even though I have camera on the place, right? One of the tenant may call me and say to me that, hey,
the other tenant, I make bare nice, they fight them a fighting at the place, etc., etc., right? Now, I don't normally go on the camera and check the camera, but me can't take hearsay. As a landlord, you can't take hearsay. So what I would do, I would go back and backtrack on the camera, right? And me realize that the tenant, I'll be very disruptive, right? I would send the tenant a message. As a landlord, even though me have a smart lock on the house, right? Me not have no right as a landlord to just pull up at the people in place, them a pay them rent. I cannot tell them who to bring to the apartment. The most I can say is that take into consideration that someone else is living next door, so you have to tone them with the noise, right? But me can't tell them, say, and if it's a part of my contract there is that no smoking in my apartment, me not expect no smoking for them in my apartment. But as a landlord, you can't just show up at people's place because them dead here and make noise, or you just a turn up because you want turn up. No. As for notice, when you give somebody notice, you're supposed to give them 30 days notice. When you give them that 30 days notice, Shay, right? Them still supposed to pay them rent. Not because you give them notice with a cause. They are still supposed to pay their rent. Now, if them not pay them rent, yes. If them not pay them rent when them come out, me can carry them go to court because them owe me. You're still living on my place, and not because I give you notice. I give you notice with a cause. Even if you tell me, say, okay, then you're gonna break my lease or you move, go somewhere else. You know what I mean? So because you move, you're not supposed to pay me my rent. You have to still pay me my rent. So what me blame? What I blame this lady for?
The back rent. Unless they're living out the back rent, then
all right, so you can't just live up. No, you can't just live out back rent. So you have to make me know say that you know because suppose you damage my place. What do I use for the deposit? What do I use for the back rent?
Send back the request.
Can I add something? Somebody
the
just
landlord live there, you know, Walland God's child. Majestic, the landlord live there.
The landlord live where?
The lady, yeah, she live there. She never did because them share kitchen.
Somebody a break up a Cassandra?
Cassandra, yeah, break up.
In no matter if you live there, you know, live there, you're supposed to still have boundaries, though, Shay. There should be boundaries. There should be boundaries. So when she attacks, say, oh, him never sign a contract, me say, I collect the people them rent. You're collecting rent. And you can give people an email. You can give landlord an email notice, or the landlord can give you an email. Because me get from my tenant, them send them a move, right? And them send it to me by one text message, or them send it to me email. And them also add the realtor, CC the realtor. Me just send them back a message and tell them, say, okay, I acknowledge. Me not bother play hard and say, oh, you have to go give me one written notice. No. If you say you move, as long as me have it, me can screenshot it, or as long as it's in my email, I'm acknowledge it. Then that is still considered something to be a written notice.
Mystic, quickly before you go back to work. If you have an apartment and you rent, say 10 persons, one person is giving problems all the time. You spoke to them several times about breaking your rules, the noise, the this, the that. And the other 9 persons start complaining to you about the noise, the smoking, the this, the that, what this one person is doing. Answer me this. Would you rather lose the other 9 and save this one? Just answer yourself.
I am going to give that one person notice.
That is what happened in this case. She did not cross any boundaries. She went and knocked because the persons at the time came and said, the noise. We know Annie and the noise. And I don't understand why Annie went there to make so much noise when 2 days ago Annie said she not soft girl arrow. Me don't understand. Soft girl arrow no make noise.
I am going to give that one person notice. But then again, if a 10 person that in the one apartment, right?
It's not
the 10 person name. The 10 person name of the contract.
It's not
the 10 person name of the 10 person name of the contract if them share the one unit. But if they're not sharing the one unit, and a different unit them in and you are make nice, it's okay for me. But me I say me now gonna just show up at somebody's door and knock. So me I go call you up on the phone, or me I go send you a text message, or me I go send you an email. Me now just come at your door and come knock and say oi the noise. No, not because you're.
I think she said she was in the kitchen where she cannot reach the door or something, you know.
You guys
I
are
want to add
listening now.
something real quick before I go back at work. So somebody, I comments and I asked me, say, if it seemed like I don't know the law. But my question is, did Yankee know the law when him go to people them house go smoke and there's elderly persons there? Did he not know the law when he went to the people them house and with somebody and make up these bag of nice? That's
But
what me
question, she
ask.
didn't give him a
God
contract
chosen.
either. She didn't give him a contract either.
Wrong,
What did
no
the contract
contract.
say? If she didn't give him a contract, and I just verbally she tell him say, oh, no noise and no smoking. How is that the
Okay,
law?
Una say she didn't give him a
Hold
contract.
on, Jamaica,
When you
hold
go
on.
to
Jamaica, me
school,
not
when you
understand.
go to
Jamaica have
school,
contract.
well, I know, me read
Jamaica
much.
have
Let me add my
contracts,
rebuttal to
Nikki,
that.
auntie.
When you go to school, when you, all right, not even school, when you go in a court, you get called for a jury hearing, you go to court. Judge give you a contract, say if you make nice, you know, if you chew chewing gum, them not talk, that's how you have to follow the rules.
Rule on.
No,
That's a
that
rule.
Exactly,
yeah,
but
That a
that's what I'm
no.
saying.
But you
The
can't go.
lady
God
said she use for
chosen.
her apartment. You
Yeah,
must
we all
abide
get
by
that.
the
But you
rule.
have to put
Sweetie,
it
the
in
rule is you need
writing.
to put it in
And
writing. You
hey,
need to
not
put
because
those things
Jamaica
in
backwards,
writing.
you know. There's a rent
You
board out
need
here, you
to.
know.
Yes, exactly. And you can't just throw people out of place at Jamaica. So you have to go
Go,
through the
my mother and
court.
our
It not
tenant
work
got
that
court
way.
and he owe
Guys,
we
hold
for
on. Try hear
18
it never,
months.
the lady never throw him out. The lady never throw him out, you know, now said the lady throw him out.
But
She never throw
she
him
give him a
out.
verbal no, but she's giving him a verbal notice.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
you
she
need to leave in
spoke
a
to
30
him.
days.
Okay, hold on. She spoke to him and he said, okay, I will leave by the end of the month. And
All
then
right,
the man
you see when you run professional business, sweetie, when you run professional